guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Megan Yvonne if you're new. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about this look right here. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was feeling uninspired. I have things on my content calendar to film, but I just really wasn't feeling inspired to create that, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to do my makeup, and whatever comes comes. And I came up with this look and I wanted to share it with you, so let's get into this video. Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little different in that I really didn't know what to film. I have some ideas and some content planned out, but I wasn't feeling like that was the right thing to film today. So I just figured, like, I'm gonna sit down, do my makeup, enjoy it, and then whatever look comes will come. I figured I would do that. I'm gonna start off with brows. The trend now is to have like fluffier brows, and to do that, so we're gonna be trying out the new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me. We're gonna be trying out the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I picked it up in the shade Espresso. It says, for instantly snatched brows in a pen, micro brush tip delivers precise hair-like strokes to fill and define brows. So I just went in on the bottom and just, you know, did my line, but I'm going to take the pen, which I've used a brow pen before. Typically I'll grab the Ardell pen, but you know, this is my first time using this pen. I don't want them to be too dark, like, you know. But I didn't do a line at the top. Fun fact, when I was younger, I used to have really, well, they were thick. They were like block brows. And my mom was like, you know, she was going to do my brows. And I was like, oh no, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. But like looking back at the pictures, I'm glad she did. And she just did them with a razor. It didn't hurt or anything like that. You just felt like a, you know, how you would like with regular blade. But you know, and now that's how I actually do my brows today. I used to do waxing, and my best friend had introduced me to threading, but that's a different type of pain. I even tried to learn how to do threading, like do threading on myself. It's just like, even doing waxing on myself, I have to like psych myself up before I even do the wax. So these are the brows. I actually like them. I'm not gonna do anything more to them. I'm just gonna go on and finish the rest of my face. That's what I was saying before in my last video. If you haven't seen it, please go ahead and check that out. I did a Barbie makeup look, but it seems like when it's time for me to film, my brushes, they run from me. I just feel that way. But I'm gonna use the Soft Matte Concealer by NARS. I love this stuff. I really love it for my brows. Back in the day, but previously I used to use, it was either the Anastasia Beverly Hills, their contour palette, and I would use the MAC like concealer palette, because I like, when I'm doing my brows, I like a concealer that's, you know, more on a thicker side. Well, not thicker side, but more on the dry side, more like a cream product. I have done my brows with like just like the regular liquid concealer, but I just feel like you have more control. And, you know, also like the brush. Used to having a little bit more definition, so we will see. We will see how I like this. as I finish up my makeup. So I do have on my eye gels right now. I just felt like my eyes were really like, I don't know, puffy and just screaming for some intense moisture beyond just me putting on my eye cream. And to just leave my gels on today as I do everything else. I'm gonna go in with my NARS Pour and Shine primer, and I'm just gonna put that on my T-zone. And you guys can see I did sock twists last night. I just did these, and the curls really do turn out beautifully. But this was a little bit more comfortable to sleep. So I'm going in with my NARS Soft Matte. NARS, if you're watching, your girl loves this stuff. It is amazing. It is great for my skin. I love it. I love the coverage. I love the way it feels on the skin. Like, when people are just getting into makeup, I always recommend this product because I feel like it's so multifaceted. Like, you can do absolutely both. You can do, it provides amazing coverage, but you know, it's perfect if you are a beginner and you know, you really don't really know all the tools and the trick shot. My Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Hydrate the skin up a little bit. My concealer. Just to go ahead and smooth everything out to even out my canvas to prep my eyeshadow. So you guys, I'm just gonna pop right in and just explain to you what I'm doing really quickly. So I used some of my concealer just to give me an even base and prep for some eyeshadow, and then I went in with this like kind of mauvey brown shadow as a transitional shade and just kind of place all over my eyelid, the upper portion of my eyelid. So I was doing two things, right? I was prepping for my crease color and the rest of the eyeshadows that I was putting down, but I was also trying to see where I wanted to go with this look. So then I picked up this like kind of brownie shade. It's a really pretty brown color, and I was placing that toward my outer V and then dragging some of that in the crease without being too precise about it, because I knew that I was going to clean it up with my concealer since I hadn't applied my concealer yet. And then I went in with this really pretty champagne color. It's like almost like a white champagne color. It was really, or white wine, I should say, not white champagne color, but it almost looked really wedding-ish, and which wasn't the intent behind this look. But I just sat down. I really didn't have an intention. I just really sat down to plan my makeup, and that was the color that I was like, oh, this is a pretty shimmer, let's put this down. And then I use a different shade of the brown with a pencil brush to kind of close up the outer V and to mesh those two colors together. So like I said, it really ended up turning into more of a sparkly type look, but I was okay with that. And then I used my fluffy brush to begin with to just go over the top. Take off my eye gels. Whew. I just love the way they feel. So as you can see, you can see where my foundation and everything is, but that's okay. Because first I'm gonna take my brush and blend out the edges without adding any more product. And I'm just using my powder puff. If you haven't seen my video where I tried this out, go watch that. I do a comparison test between this and the Beauty Blender, and you know, just testing it out. So yeah, I'll link that for you as well. Now I'm going to be going in with my Morphe bronzer. I put pan on this. When I really want to look sun-kissed and bronzed, I use this. It's a little darker than my Juvia's Place. I'm going to soften it up with a lighter shade on my Juvia's Place palette, which is this shade right here. Go in and sculpt my nose. Then we're gonna go in with some liner. Then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Lash and Roll. And let's get back to these brows. I like to extend out the natural line of my brows just a little further, just a preference. So now I've taken some time to add some blush. I used a really baby pink blush, and then I went on top of that with Raisin by MAC, a brownie type color blush. Then I went in with this NYX lip liner. It's their Suede Matte Lip Pencil, and then a Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick. And this is a trick that I like to do. Sometimes I want it a little bit darker, and I didn't have my brown pencil on hand, so I just used a little bit of brown shadow for my lips. And then I went in on top of all that with this lip oil. I really like this one. It's by Florence by Melanie Mills, I believe it's called. And then I decided to add some highlighter, and I felt like I went a tad bit overboard. So in order to combat that, I just took my foundation brush and went over all the areas of my face before adding product. And then I added in some setting spray, and I set my face with my setting powder, and that's the look. I did add some liner off camera. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of the video. If you haven't already, please check out some of my other videos. Over here, I share beauty, lifestyle, and inspirational content, so go ahead and check those out. I would love for you to subscribe. Yes, go ahead and join the family. Over here, we have a ton of fun. I would love to have you join, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you're hitting the notification bell. Make sure you're hitting all notifications so you can be notified when I have a new video, which my new videos go up on Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So if that sounds like your thing, go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!